there's a wall over there, and it has a little bump that looks like a nipple. I don't know why I had to comment that on that. Or what English how does work. Alright, hi guys, this is Nova Parrot, and welcome to a new episode of Creepypasta Stories and Info. Today I am going to be reading the Creepypasta White with Red, otherwise known as The Other Watcher. It has two names. Who knew? Anyway, just before we start, I wanted to talk to you guys about the comments on this particular creepypasta, and I may or may not continue to do this on other creepypastas. This is on the wiki, and there are 5 I want to read out to you guys. I need you guys to tell me in the comments what the 4th one is trying to achieve. That's your challenge for the day. I'm not going to give you daily challenges yet. Anyway, the first comment I'm going to read is by Daff3WW, I think, because the text is so small that even with glasses on I can't fucking read it. And it says, wow, this is an old story. Oh, sorry. This is our old story. I didn't even notice that until now. The grammar Nazi inside of me is hit! Anyway. Well, this is our old story. I remember hearing this one as a kid in the 90s. Thank you. You learnt about a creepypasta in the 90s. I hope you feel special. Because no one else feels special for you. What? How does that even logic how does work? I don't know. Anyway. Next comment is by Erico. Or Ericho, or something, I don't know. Or Ono. And it says, I've heard this one before. I think it's based on an urban legend. Why did you guys get rid of the shock ending category? I think this would qualify at least. I'd give it an 8 out of 10. It's a pretty standard story, but there's nothing wrong with that. I completely agree, Ericho, or Erico, or Chris Jericho. It's brilliant. It's a pretty standard story. But it's brilliantly written. Not really. It relies too closely on people adding emphasis to words like with narration. You have to read it out loud or to yourself, or have someone like Mr. Creepypasta or myself read it to you. Most likely Mr. Creepypasta, because you all know about him and you don't know shit about me. So, actually I haven't met Mr. Creepypasta. He seems like a nice bloke. Anyway, next one. This is actually a bit overrated, I feel. Okay, thank you, Mugurka. Mugurkin. Mugurkin. My gherkin. Anyway, the characters in the story behave very out of the ordinary. I completely agree. They have little justification for their behavior. Well, the woman acts like these customers were nothing special, and the whole situation was just some silly situation she can't be bothered with. I can't be bothered with some silly situations. Especially some of the comments on this particular creepypasta. There's literally a monster in her workplace. What the fuck? I completely agree. What the fuck to half of the monster ones? People use the term monster very, very wildly and sloppily. If there's something they can't explain that doesn't seem animal or doesn't look like an animal they've seen before, they're just gonna recognize it as a monster and run the fuck the other way. So, the man also acts abnormally. Who gives that much of a care what's in the room? He's just staying at the hotel to stay at a hotel? He didn't have anything to do, like, I don't know, vacation? Well, I can see where the point is made in that video. The concept was good, and the ending was something I really appreciated, but the style of the writing relies far too heavily on a narrator applying good tones to it. 7 out of 10. Hang on, did I just say that? I just said that! You're copying. Oh, it was posted 23 days ago. Okay, never mind. Ooh. I just had a bowl of cereal. Anyway, this one is the one I want you to tell me what the hell his motive is, do you think? He actually sounds like a well, not really a close friend, an acquaintance of mine, let's say. I'm going to say it in a very stupid tone, okay? Like, someone with mental issues. I'm not going to say retarded because that's a no-no word. This is not creepy. What the hell are creepypastas creepy? Okay, let me stop you there. You're a fucking idiot if you don't think creepypastas are creepy. I mean, it's in the title. Creepy. Why are creepypastas creepy? Oh, I don't know, because they're creepy. And the name is creepypastas. Why are they creepy? Because people write them like that, and that's why they're called creepypastas, because they're creepy. Why the hell are creepypastas? I don't know how to explain it, but creepypastas are creepy because people like to write creepy stories and put them on the internet. They earn the title creepypasta because they're actually scary or creepy. But why are they gonna shut up? God damn it! Fucking Nimrod. I mean, fuck. No, shut up! No! Bad! Sit! Stay! Anyway, somebody explain to me or I will come for ya. This is how I look. Sorry, someone explain me. Someone explain him because I can't. Anyway, somebody explain me or I will come for ya. This is how I look like. Good English skills, by the way. This is you. It's so fluffy, I'm gonna die! You're absolutely... I saw that on DeviantArt, I think. I swear to Christ, I saw that on DeviantArt. Also, your camera needs a better flash if that's you. Unless that's a selfie, in which case you're doing it wrong. I don't take selfies. I try not to. Anyway. And don't you think I'm trying to be banned? I think he's trying to be banned. I think he's... I get the feeling he wants banning. Someone get the ban hammer or something. And also, please tell me why are creepypastas... Why are creepypastas? Why are creepypastas? That's a very, very philosophical question. Let's reflect on that for a minute. You fuck... oh yeah, by the way, that guy, his name is I Am Your Death. And finally, this last comment by, the comment, Kid X Curious is the commenter, I am really tired, don't talk to me. And the comment was, it was alright. It was alright. Thank you for your contribution, you dumb... Anyway, now that I'm over that, let's read a creepypasta, shall we? That's generally what happens on Creepypasta Stories Info. I read a creepypasta, you enjoy it. Enjoying my videos. Anyway, a man went to a hotel and walked up to the front desk to check in. The woman at the desk gave him his key and told him that, on the way to his room, there was a door with no number that was locked and no one was allowed in there. She explained that it was a storeroom and that it was out of bounds. She reminded him of this several times before allowing him upstairs, so he followed the instructions of the woman at the front desk, going straight to his room and going to bed. However, the insistence of the woman had piqued his curiosity, so the next night he walked down the hall to the door and tried the handle. Sure enough, it was locked. He bent down and looked through the wide keyhole. Cold air passed through it, chilling his eye. What he saw was a hotel bedroom, like his, and in the corner was a woman whose skin was incredibly pale. She was leaning her head against the wall, facing away from the door. It kind of reminds me of the Grudge ghost girl, or that one girl from The Ring. You know, unless they're the same person. Anyway, where were we? Shit. Ah, yes. Facing away from the door. He stared in confusion for a while. Was this a celebrity? Jonah's daughter? He almost knocked on the door out of curiosity, but decided not to. As he was still looking, the woman turned sharply and he jumped back from the door, hoping she would not suspect he had been spying on her. He crept away from the door and walked back to his room. The next day, he returned to the door and looked through the wide keyhole. This time, all he saw was redness. He couldn't make anything out besides the distinct red colour unmoving. Perhaps the inhabitants of the room knew he was spying on the night before. Oh, okay, yeah. Anyway. And had blocked the keyhole with something red. He felt embarrassed that he had made the woman so uncomfortable, and hoped she had not made a complaint with the woman at the front desk. At this point, he decided to consult her for more information. She sighed and said, "Did you look through the keyhole?" The man told her that he had, and she said, "Well, I might as well tell you the story of what happened in that room. A long time ago, a man murdered his wife in there. and we find that even now, whoever stays in there gets very uncomfortable. But these people were not ordinary. They were white all over, except for their eyes, which were red. Yay, albino ghosts! Woo! Anyway, that was White with Red, otherwise known as The Other Watcher. That was, yeah, like I said, and my Gherkin, yeah, my Gherkin said, it relies too heavily on narration and not enough on the actual story itself. Well written, just thought I might add. Yeah, pretty good. Characters didn't have too much detail put into them, but they didn't really need too much detail put into them. So yeah, generic man is generic bellhop is generic, and generic ghost is albino. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. You've been a wonderful audience. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button right in its face. I just hit the camera for reasons of fuck it. And I need a coffee. Oh, and comment what creepypasta you want to see me review next. If you have any ideas, just leave them below, because I have an entire internet here on my lap. Because I'm using my laptop, because in my room, where my computer is, there is a giant mess of laptops and boxes of wires that I believe may have become sentient. Anyway, like I said, a whole bunch of bollocks on my lap. Yes, I have bollocks on my lap. Thank you. The entire internet on my lap, and I can't find a creepypasta to review. So, yeah, like I said, thanks for watching. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter if you really want to, and Tumblr. I have a Tumblr account that I've been putting in the description for reasons. Oh yeah, shit. Sorry. Sorry. I sort of blanked out for a bit. This is Nova Parrot signing off, and let's do this. There's a really bright light. I'm sorry about that. Bye.